The following is an exclusive sports presentation of the RVA Sports Network. A very pleasant Tuesday evening, everyone. Welcome into Hermitage High School. It's senior night for the Panthers, and we get set for doubleheader action in Conference 11 and the Colonial District as the Hermitage Panthers get set to host the Mills Godwin Eagles. Girls action first, top 10 boys action coming up next. Senior night festivities as well. Lots happening, and we'll have it all for you here. But first, this quick commercial break. Back in a moment on the RVA Sports Network.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Hi, this is Marnie Triscari, branch manager at EVB in Ashland. Please stop by and ask me about our Casasa accounts or visit us at bankevb.com. Member FDIC.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1 just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
And we welcome you back inside the gym at Hermitage High School. Rob Witham along with you with about a 70% voice tonight, but we're here and we're set for doubleheader Tuesday night, game of the week, basketball action as the Mills Godwin Eagles come into Hermitage to take on the Hermitage Panthers. Girls game about to tip. Following that, it is top 10 boys action and a game with tons of Conference 11 tournament implications. That is the first local tournament to get underway. That is on Saturday over at Deep Run High School. There will be first-round games in both the boys and the girls brackets, a quadruple header over at Deep Run. Only the top 6 out of 8 teams in both the boys and the girls make it to the tournament. The top 2 seeds in the brackets get a bye to next week's semifinals, which means they just need one victory to clinch a bid into the 5A South region. Number 5, Mills Godwin. Number 7, Hermitage. Coming up, that's our top 10 boys matchup in the second half of our doubleheader. But first, it's time for game 1 and the girls to take center stage. And so glad you're with us here tonight live on the RVA Sports Network. Links to listen live available both on Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet, at Henrico Sports. Links to our YouTube channel available on our Facebook pages, both at facebook.com/RVA Sports Network, facebook.com/Henrico Sports. Hermitage will be the 6th seed in the Conference 11 tournament that begins on Saturday. They come in tonight with a record of 7-13. Tip is controlled by the Mills Godwin Eagles. They come in with a record of 10-9. They have a Slithers prayer for the number 3 seed. And they are also fighting Henrico for the number 4 seed in the tournament that begins on Saturday. Pass inside. Wasn't handled by Bunts, and it'll be turned over to Hermitage. First shot of the game by the Panthers. A 3 is short. Rebound to Haley Woods. She'll hand it to Sarah Puglisi, and Sarah will pass it across the timeline and take it right back. 40 seconds in, no score. 3-pointer on the way. It's long. Bunts with the rebound. Kicks it out. Suzanne to Stephanie. Whip it around for Woods left side in front of us. Nothing there. Back out to Puglisi up top. Into the corner, that's Blackman. Blackman back to Puglisi. Over to Woods. A 3-back iron, no. And the rebound to Jasmine Beard for Hermitage. Quickly up to Tinsley. She'll opt to back it out and hand it to Zaria Jones. Tinsley up top, minute 15 in, no score. Jones very patient. Bounce pass to Smith left side. Looking inside for a cutter. They find Jones high off the glass. And Zaria Jones for 2 and the first 2 of the evening. 2-0 Hermitage. Again, you know, we are playing hurt tonight, and we do apologize for not being able to bring you the Bird John Marshall game Saturday night. We just frankly had no voice whatsoever. Our energy was also completely kaput. A 3-pointer on the way. Good for Haley Woods. And it's 3-2 Eagles. 6 minutes to go first quarter. Our energy is 85% back. Our voice at about 70%. And we believe if we don't talk a whole lot and we do our best Pat Summerall impression tonight, we'll be able to make it through both games of the doubleheader. Godwin at 10-9. Hermitage at 7-13. Hermitage is locked into the 6th seed. They will play the 3rd seed Saturday, most likely in the morning. Maybe early afternoon, depends upon when usually the games in the tournament on Saturday are 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. And the girls play first, then the boys. When we get the official notification from the conference, obviously we'll let you know. And coming soon, Tournament Central at RVASportsNetwork.com. We'll keep you posted all the way to the Siegel Center in March. Pass inside, intended for Bunts, too strong. Taken away by Stokes. She drives, kicks it over to Jones. In the corner for Smith. Back inside. Nice pass to Stokes. And Naja will lay it in for 2. And the Panthers retake the lead at 4-3. Puglisi. Nice defense on her by Jones. And her shot in the lane draws the first foul of the night. Foul's going to be on Naja Stokes, her first, and again, first foul for either team. First free throw for Sarah is good. You'll recall we had this doubleheader also back in December here on the network. And Sarah did not play that night. She was injured. Second Puglisi free throw, good. And the lead back to Mills Godwin at 5-4, just under 5 to play first quarter. Stokes picks up the dribble, almost stolen by Puglisi. Instead, Hermitage on the drive, but they have to kick it back out. Whip it around to Stokes. She'll put up a jumper. Too strong. Puglisi with the board. Looking to run. Finds Woods. Woods back to Bunce. Outside to Sarah. She'll drive. Up the glass, too strong. Rebound to Jasmine Beard. Hermitage ball down 5-4. Smith behind her to Jones in the corner, who had it open three and opted to back it out. Cross court pass Stokes. Looks inside. Pass stolen away. Woods with the interception. Gets it to Stephanie Bunce. Right side to Puglisi. Looking to get Blackman free in the corner. That instead gives Sarah a chance to drive and find Suzanne Bunce open left side 4-2. Blackman clears it out. Puglisi on the assist. It's 7-4 Eagles. 3:45 and counting first quarter. Long three-pointer partially blocked by Blackman. That was Stokes on the attempt. No, they say it was not. It definitely had a change of trajectory. I'm a little surprised that the ball's going over to Mills Godwin. It might have been a hand that touched it underneath the basket looking for an offensive rebound before it went out that we didn't see. Jessie Nash in for Godwin. She's got it left wing. Picks up the screen. Kicks it out. Puglisi, jumper, rolls out. And the rebound to Richards. Bounce pass, and we get a travel. Jones shuffles the step before she heads down the baseline. Turnover to Godwin, up 7-4. 3:11 to go first quarter. Tons of high school basketball tonight. Some teams finishing their regular season tonight. Others have games tomorrow night, Thursday night, and there's a couple on Friday, including a big doubleheader between Highland Springs and LC Bird over in Conference 12, although Bird has wrapped up, for all intents and purposes, the number one seed in the boys. Puglisi nowhere to go right side that time. She'll back it out. 2:40 to go in the first. Now turns around, kicks it out. Open, three, good. That's Eliza Himmel for three. And the Godwin lead now up to 6 at 10-4. Under 2:30 in the first. Stokes working right side, up top to Jones. Jones pass, almost stolen, and then we're going to get a foul on Godwin. Woods almost had the steal, instead commits the personal. First on the Eagles. Went for the steal again. Stokes will put it up, and Woods is going to get her second foul. Coming up back from behind, trailing on the play after the steal attempt, and hacking the arm, and 2 shots coming for Naja Stokes. 2:04 in the quarter. First free throw is short. Stephanie Bunce will check back in. Woods will come out with the 2 personals. Godwin again looking for their 11th win of the year. They're 10-9. Second free throw is also short. Nash will pick up the rebound for the Eagles. Up by 6 with 2 minutes to go in the first. 10-4 our score. Stephanie Bunce up top, looking for a cutter in Puglisi. Baseline jumper. Back iron, no. Nash gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Jessie Nash for 2, and it's 12-4. Mills Godwin. Jones for 3. It's good. And Zariah Jones has 5. Hermitage is 7. 12-7. Panthers down 5. 1:25 in the first. Bunce, pass into the corner. Finds the teammate Himmel. She'll put up a jumper, hits the back iron, and gets the kind roll for 2. Eliza Himmel for 2, and it's 14-7. Eagles coming up on a minute to go in the first. Pass almost stolen inside. Kick back out to Stokes. Drive. Pass. Shot short. Partially blocked. Nash with the board. She'll get it to Puglisi, and Puglisi will slow things down. Under 50 to go in the first. Bunts left side. Looking for a cutter. Finds her sister, and she'll travel. Got the pass into the lane to Suzanne, and before she dribbled the ball, she shuffled the foot. Turnover to Hermitage, who'd like to cut into the 7-point deficit in the final 37.6 of the first quarter. Little full court pressure this time. Handled by Tinsley. Into the corner, Richards. She'll drive up off the glass for two. And Rihanna Richards gets two to make it 14-9. Long three-point try is no good, but a long rebound to Blackman. She'll get it back to Puglisi, who kicks it out to Bunce at 15 to go. Godwin should hold here for the last shot, up 5. Corner, it's Nash. Cross court to Puglisi. 3 on the way. Back iron, no. Rebound, Hermitage, and that'll do it for quarter number 1. Our score after 1 tonight, 14-9. Eagles on top. Back in just a moment. Second quarter action next on the RVA Sports Network.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
And, once in a while tonight, you might hear my voice crack as if I were 15 years old. So it's almost a high school flashback for me, too. Rob with them along with you. And now you understand why Saturday night, the Bird Marshall game just wasn't going to happen. And so we sound a lot better tonight than we did 72 hours ago. Pass intended for Richards. Richards started cutting toward the basket, and Tinsley's throw was behind her, thinking she was coming back for the ball. And a turnover on the first possession of quarter number 2 to Godwin, who leads Hermitage here at Hermitage 14-9. Nash inside, pass, Bunce shot too strong, rebound to Richards. Into the forecourt, pass stolen. Puglisi looks to go coast to coast and will. Sarah Puglisi's first field goal gives her 4 points, and it's 16-9. Godwin by 7. That's been their biggest lead so far in the game. Pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Hermitage in the front court. Hermitage boys, some of them coming out to look at the action. They'll warm up at halftime. And, of course, they're our second game tonight. Number 7 Hermitage, number 5 Mills Godwin, the rematch of a game you heard live here 2 months ago on RVASN over at Godwin, won by the Eagles. That was kind of the Eagles coming out party. Almost a steal on Puglisi. Instead, we're going to get a push foul on Sarah out top. That'll be her first and the third team foul against Mills Godwin. J.R. Tucker unbeaten. They're the 1 seed in Conference 11's girls tournament that starts on Saturday, which means a bye to next week's semifinals. Deep Run is achingly close to clinching the 2 seed in the other bye. They still have to deal with Glen Allen, and with a slither of hope until last night's Deep Run win at Glen Allen were these Mills Godwin Eagles. They still have hope for the number 3 seed, however. As we mentioned earlier, pass intercepted by Bunce. Stephanie in the lane, puts it up too strong. Rebound Puglisi, shot no. Rebound Blackman, shot strong. Rebound again to Godwin. That one too short on the shot. And finally, Hermitage grabs the rebound. Beard doing the honors. The Eagles all over the boards there for a moment, but just could not convert. Richards' jumper in and out, no. And we get a rebound underneath and also a foul. Foul's going to go against Stephanie Bunce. That's her first. Blackman will check out. Suzanne Bunce will check back in. Nash, Bunce, Puglisi, and Himmel. 5 on the floor for Mills Godwin. Pass to Jones, cutting toward the basket, shot short. And the rebound to Bunce. Suzanne. Quickly to Puglisi, passes it open to Nash. Wide open left side for 2. Georgia Smith had to commit to somebody. She committed to Puglisi, hoping to draw the charge, and instead the assist to Nash. And it's 18-9. Pass inside, finds Stokes. Nice pass inside from Stokes. Bounce pass to Beard, and she's just too short on the lay-in attempt. Oh, my. That hurts. Rebound to Godwin, up by 9. 3-pointer on the way. That one good from Stephanie Bunce, and what a turnaround. That's a 5-point swing in 10 seconds. Should have been an easy layup and back to 7. Instead, they missed the layup. Bunce hits the 3. Timeout on the floor from Hermitage, and Mills Godwin extends the lead to double digits for the first time tonight at 21-9. 5:15 to go to the half. So Stephanie Bunce for 3 and a timeout Hermitage, as the Eagles have their biggest lead tonight so far. Get a quick update out to our fans following on Twitter on Henrico Sports. We are now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. 34 days officially from spring sports getting started. Baseball, softball, tennis, soccer, lacrosse, indoor track. And RVA Sports Network will be live all season long. This is our final regular season basketball broadcast live on our YouTube channel. As the foul gets called on, I believe, on Jessie Nash. That's her first. Team's 5th. Pass is intercepted by Godwin. Not sure who Hermitage was trying to throw that one to, but it went straight to an Eagle. They'll take the turnover. Suzanne looking for Stephanie down low. Can't quite get it to her. Up top to Nash, around to Puglisi. She gets around Jones. Puts up a jumper off the glass. No. Rebound shot, foul. And Suzanne will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And it looks like Richards will get called for her first personal foul. Only the second against the Panthers. But Suzanne with a chance to up the lead. First shot back iron, gets the kind roll and goes in. And she's got 3 in this first half. It's 22-9. Second shot coming. It's up. It is no good. Rebound, though, to Nash. Tried to put it up. Couldn't get it. Smith will strip it for Hermitage. Panthers trying to get to double digits. Down 22-9. Shot high off the glass, short. Rebound, Nash. And we get a push after the rebound. It's going to go on Beard. And that'll be her first personal foul. 22-9 Eagles by 13 for 22 and counting second quarter. First game of our doubleheader. Number 5 Godwin, number 7 Hermitage next in top 10 boys action. Long 3-pointer from Puglisi is no good. The long rebound fought for on the floor between Smith and Suzanne Bunson will get a tie-up, and possession will remain with the Eagles up 13. Puglisi's inbounds pass hits the bottom of the backboard, and Hermitage will get the turnover. Stokes up top, whips it to Jones. She'll drive, put it up, and in. 7 points for Zariah Jones. She leads the Panthers. Puglisi, her drive shot too strong, but right there to get the pickup and clean it up and clean it in. Stephanie Bunce on the left side. Teams trade baskets. It's 24-11 at 3:35 to go to the half. Again, as we mentioned a moment ago, our final basketball regular season doubleheader. Smith puts up a 12-footer. It's too strong. Long rebound comes out to Suzanne Bunce. Our regular season coverage of spring sports begins on March 13th. Broadcast schedule will be built beginning this week as we get a foul as Nash was trying to back into the lane. Foul's going to be on Georgia Smith, her first. No shots coming. As Thea Clark will check in for Mills Godwin. All four of our websites, look on the right side, and you see our broadcast schedule constantly updated. And right now it tells you tonight's game and spring sports coming soon, and they premiere March 13th. Godwin misses their shot. Hermitage gets the ball. Jones will put up a three. It's going to be short. Rebound to Suzanne Bunce at 2:50 to go in the half. Puglisi up 13, looking to push. Get it to Clark. Three-pointer. No good. Fight for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Eliza Himmel. And Hermitage will get the ball. 2:45 to the half. Stay with RVA Sports Network all tournament season long. Almost a steal from Clark, but she steps out of bounds, and it'll stay with Hermitage in the front court. As we'll activate Tournament Central this week for conference tournament action, updated weekly for the region and for the state. In basketball all the way to the championships March 9th through 11th at the Siegel Center. Three-pointer on the way for Herm is no good. Rebound Stokes on her own shot. Came flying in. Got it. It was partially blocked out of bounds, however, and Hermitage will retain possession. And there's a good possibility, as we did last year, if there are Richmond teams playing for state basketball titles, you may just hear it live on the RVA Sports Network. Shot inside, blocked away by Blackman out of bounds. It'll stay with Hermitage. Woodson gets denied. And the Panthers will retain underneath. 24-11 Godwin, 2:21 to the half. Pass gets into Richards. Puts up the short jumper. No. Fight for the rebound. And Blackman gets it. Puglisi looking down court. Got Himmel. Himmel's pass tipped and stolen by Stokes underneath. Hermitage with the ball. Trying to get into single digits before halftime would be very, very good for the homestanding Panthers. Jones in the lane. Gets the kind roll off the front of the iron for two, and she's got 9 of their 13. 11-point game. 24-13 Eagles. 145 and counting. Puglisi kicks it out. Himmel. Jumper. Good. Eliza Himmel's got 7 off the bench. And it's 26-13. Into the lane, jumper, no, for Jones, and the rebound to Blackman. Clark, nice, strong move down the baseline, and Thea Clark will score. 28-13 Godwin, a minute 5 in the half. Richards, cross-court pass. Stokes has it now. Drives up. Just in and out. No. Rebound to Godwin. Eagles up 15. Final 50 of the half. Puglisi left of the circle up top. Kicks it over to Moncure into the game for the first time. Back to Sarah. 33 to go. Godwin might just want to hang on for the last shot at this point. They've enjoyed the lead all night. It's currently 15. Clark almost had it stolen and does. She thought it goes off of Jones, who knocked it out of her hand, but it touches Clark's hand again before it goes out. Turnover to Hermitage across the way, and the Panthers with a shot at the last shot. Down right now by 15, 28-13. Richards bounce pass, almost taken away by Clark, out of bounds in front of her bench. Herm retains possession, but now 8 seconds to work with. Get it in. Smith jumper, too strong. Rebound, Godwin. And that will do it for half number 1. Strong performance for the visitors. Mills, Godwin 28. And Hermitage 13. That is our score at the break here in game 1 of our Game of the Week basketball regular season finale doubleheader here live on the RVA Sports Network. 5th-ranked Eagles, 7th-ranked Panthers still to come in the boys' game. That's game 2 of our doubleheader set for about 7:30. We're going to give the voice a few minutes off. We'll come back. Second half action on the way. First half stats and more coming up next on the RVA Sports Network.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Hi, this is Marnie Triscari, branch manager at EVB in Ashland. Please stop by and ask me about our Casasa accounts or visit us at bankevb.com. Member FDIC.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
We're at the half, game 1 of our doubleheader tonight on the Game of the Week, with Mills Godwin leading Hermitage in girls action 28-13. Eagles looking for win number 11 as they still fight for, well, they could be anywhere between the 3rd and the 5th seed when the tournament starts Saturday. Hermitage is locked into seed number 6. Coming up next, Top 10 boys action. The Hermitage Panthers looking for revenge after they, frankly, were blown off Godwin's floor on the game of the week 2 months ago. Hermitage still trying to hold on and get one of those 2 byes out of the first round of the conference tournament Saturday. And Rico is right behind them, hoping they'll slip up here in the last week of the season. All of it coming up. Number 5 Godwin, number 7 Hermitage. Next up live here on RVA Sports Network. Back in a moment with the second half of the girls' game as our doubleheader game of the week rolls on. Zariah Jones of Hermitage leads all scorers with 9 points. Only problem is she doesn't have much help as the Panthers only get 13 on the board in the first half. 2 points apiece from Richards and Stokes. Smith, Tinsley, Beard all held scoreless by the Eagles. In part good defense, in part some sloppy play from Hermitage. Eliza Hibble off the bench with 7 points to lead the Eagles, who are up 28-13 as Eagles are coming back out on the floor. We expect the Panthers out the door behind us here from the locker room in just a second, and we'll get set for second half action. First of 2 tonight. Top 10 boys game coming up. Number 5 Godwin, number 7 Hermitage. Rematch of a game of the week we had in December, won by the Eagles, and that is still to come. Here live on the RVA Sports Network. Take one more quick break, and we're back with second half action right after this.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Kasasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Kasasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Hi, this is Marnie Triscari, branch manager at EVB in Ashland. Please stop by and ask me about our Kasasa accounts or visit us at bankevb.com. Member FDIC.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com.
All right, fans, we're back live at Hermitage High School. Eagles are ready. Panthers coming out of the locker room, and we're just seconds away from second half action. 28-13, Mills Godwin with the lead, trying to improve to 11-9 as they are still in the hunt for the number 3 seed in the conference tournament that starts on Saturday. The number 2 seed, which gets a bye, it's right now in Deep Run's hands. They need Glen Allen to lose one more game. Glen Allen has 2 games remaining. They have Henrico on Wednesday night, and Thursday night they're at Hanover. Hanover currently in a fight for seeding over in Conference 20 in this final week of the regular season. And we're underway, third quarter. Rob Witham along with you, live here on the RVA Sports Network, and we thank you for being with us. Hermitage working right to left across your tablet, PC, laptop, or mobile device. And Richards from the top of the key hits the jumper. They're going to say foot on the line. It's a 2. And Richards has 4 now, and it's 28-15. Good start by the home team. Woods had to sit out most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. She's back in. Her pass taken away. Here comes Zariah Jones. Up and in. And 4 quick ones for Hermitage. 28-17. Horn goes off at the scorer's table. Not supposed to, so they continue play. 3-pointer on the way long. Quick rebound to Hermitage. Tinsley to Smith to Richards. Richards, nothing there, backs it out, gets it to Cameron. Her jumper, no good. Rebound, Jasmine Beard. Beard will kick it up top to Jones. A minute in, and all Hermitage here in the third quarter. They've cut the 15-point lead to 11. Another basket here, and it's single digits. Smith left wing. Up top to Richards. Back to Georgia. Suzanne Bunce out on her. Richards looking to drive into the lane. Shot blocked. Stephanie Bunce doing the honors defensively at the free throw line. She'll bring it across the timeline. Pass to Puglisi. Sarah, long cross-court pass to Woods. Woods picked up. She'll dribble it out up top. Back over to Sarah, right wing. 11-point Godwin lead. They haven't scored yet in the third. Blackman inside to Bunce. Kick it out. Puglisi for 3. Good. First tray of the night for Sarah Puglisi. And the 4th for Mills Godwin overall. And it's 31-17. Double team in the backcourt, stolen. Stephanie Bunce will lay it in for 2. And just like that, Godwin's got their biggest lead tonight. A 4-0 run answered quickly with 5. And it's 33-17 Eagles. Stokes will check in for Richards, for Coach Pritchard and the Panthers, who at the 6th seed could end up Saturday facing these Eagles again. They could face Glen Allen. There's an outside shot. They could face Deep Run in the first round. Shot in the lane, Jones, no. Fight for the rebound, won by Woods for Godwin. 5:30 to go in the third. Puglisi open again for 3. That one way too strong. Stokes fights for the rebound. She'll get tied up by Haley Woods. Jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Panthers. Check that. It'll stay with the Eagles. Get the pass into Suzanne Bunce. Her short jumper, no good. Pass hit by a Godwin player. Comes back to Tinsley. She'll put up a long 2, and it's no good. Fight for the rebound, and Woods gets it. Over to Puglisi. Looking down court. Found Stephanie Bunce. One dribble. Almost lost it out of bounds. Kicks it back out to Sarah. Cross-court pass. Woods. 3. Short. Rebound, fought for, won by Jones. Jones will get the foul. And if it's on Puglisi, it'll be her second. Two fouls now on Sarah Puglisi, and a free throw opportunity for Zariah Jones. She's got 11. And make it 12. First free throw is good. 4:52 to go third quarter, 33-18. Top 10 boys battle still to come here on our doubleheader Tuesday night. Second shot good. 13 points for Jones and 4:50 to go third quarter, 33-19. Godwin with the lead and the ball. Puglisi, three, short, rebound. Beard had it, Bunce takes it away. Cross court pass to Puglisi. She'll drive, put it up, and we get a foul. Herm fans want to charge. They're going to talk it over, and they're going to get it. The charge is called after both officials have a discussion. Both of them called the play simultaneously, one underneath, one at midcourt. And that's Puglisi's third personal. Stokes with the ball, gets double teamed, finds Tinsley. Tinsley bounce pass to Jones. She'll go into the lane, put it up, shot blocked. Ball fought for, out of bounds. It'll stay with Hermitage. Eagles 33, Panthers 19. Jones takes her eye off the ball on a pass in front of her bench and loses it out of bounds. We get a final score across Twitter that we will pass along to everyone on the RVA Sports Net on Twitter. Number 2, Trinity Episcopal, 71-37, the final over Christ Church this afternoon. Number 2, Titans are 26-1. Three-pointer Himmel, no. Rebound almost saved by Godwin. And they're going to say it was punched out by a Panther, and it will stay with the Eagles on the other side of the court. 3:51 in the third. Godwin up 14. In the corner, jumper, no. Bunce got the rebound taken away, and it'll be last touched by Cameron Tinsley of Hermitage, so Eagles will retain possession. They get it into Woods. She'll put up a three, no good. Rebound, out of bounds to Hermitage. So Panthers will get the ball, 3:37 to go third quarter, still down by 14. They were down by 15 at the break. Full court pressure being applied. Dangerous pass, and it's stolen. Woods with it for Mills Godwin. 3:30 in the third. Inside, then outside. Suzanne Bunch, short jumper, no. Rebound Stephanie. Her shot off the glass is good. Stephanie's got 9 points and another steal. Blackman doing the honors this time. Into Woods, her shot, no. Rebound comes out to Hermitage. Smith over to Tinsley. Cameron puts up a three, good. Cameron Tinsley's first points of the night, a three. 35-22 Eagles, 2:50 to go in the third. Woods into the corner for Stephanie Bunce. Her jumper too strong. Himmel got the rebound, though, all alone, and she'll get pushed. Foul on Jones, her first. They'll get the rebound, the inbounds pass in, and it is good for Haley Woods. And then we get a timeout, a 30-second timeout called for, by Mills Godwin. 37-22. Eagles by 15. Hermitage wraps up their regular season against Thomas Jefferson on Thursday. They came in tonight at 7-13 on the season. Again, Godwin came in with a record of 10-9. They've got James River at home tomorrow. And then they go to Lee Davis on Thursday. And again, Conference 11 tournaments, both boys and girls. First round games, the 3-6 and the 4-5 games, all Saturday in a quadruple header at Deep Run High School. Out of the timeout, Panthers looking to get it inbounds. Pressure applied again. Smith will get it at midcourt. Pass to Richards. She'll put up a jumper. It's good and a foul from 17. Richards with a chance for the traditional three-point play. Himmel fouls her. And Rihanna Richards with a chance for the three-point play to cut it to 12. 2:36 in the third. Up. And no good. Rebound, Jesse Nash. Richards has 6 points now. Godwin 37, Hermitage 24. Pass inside, stolen. Panthers with it, looking to run. And now Richards is going to hold it up at the front court. Pass to Jones. She was open briefly for three. Now she's going to drive the lane, put it up, and get the foul. Zariah Jones to the free throw line. Fouls on Nash. That's her second. And the best way to get back into a basketball game is to stop the clock and score at the free throw line. 2:12 left, third quarter. Jones' first shot. Rims out. No good. Thea Clark will check back in for Mills Godwin as Jones gets set for her second to try to salvage one of two at the line. Good. 12-point game, 37-25. Eagles at 2:09 to go in the third. Bunts drives the lane, uses the glass. The bank open for Stephanie. And she's got 11 points. 39-25. Double team on Stokes. Finds Smith. Smith over to Jones. Jones open, and she'll put it in. And now with 15 points. Quickly down court, they get it to Himmel. Himmel fakes a three, brings it out. Bunts up top. Guarded toughly this time by Jones. Falls to the floor. Blackman gets the ball. She needs a little help. Thea Clark will help her out. Clark inside, finds Bunts and a foul. That'll be on Jasmine Beard, and it'll be her second. .126 to go in the third, and a 12-point game. And we're going to get a timeout. .126 left, third quarter. Mills Godwin 39. Hermitage 27. Lots of other action in the area tonight. It's senior night for a very special group of seniors over at Monacan High School. The senior class for Monacan girls basketball being honored before they play Manchester. Freeman, the girls are at TJ right now. The boys will follow. J.R. Tucker at John Marshall. The girls playing now and the boys to follow. Henrico Atley in action tonight. So is Verina Patrick Henry. The girls' game started early. It's in the second quarter now. And the boys' game in Ashland at 7:30. Shot no good. Fight for the offensive board, slapped out of bounds by the Eagles, and it'll turn over to Hermitage with 1:18 to go in the third. Down 39-27. Here on game one of our Game of the Week doubleheader. Final regular season basketball broadcast. We knew it was going to happen that fast when we sat here November 29th with our opener. Tinsley up top to Richards for three. Short. Long rebound, fought for, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Hermitage. Beard and Clark were there. Last touched by Thea Clark of Godwin. And we get a foul on Himmel, trying to steal the inbounds pass to Cameron Tinsley with 53.6 to go in the third. Panthers been close on multiple occasions to get this thing to single digits. A three would do it. A three is in the air, no good. Rebound, Beard. Possession continues. Tinsley up top, 40 to go. Bounce pass to Richards. Clark all over her. Richards will put it up. It's short. Rebound, almost taken by Beard. Nash will get it. Then it's blocked, taken by Stokes. Got it to Beard, tied up underneath at 21.4 to go. And do we get a hell ball? We do, and Hermitage will retain possession. Woods will check back in. Panthers with 21.4 left. Inbounds pass lost by Beard, taken away by Godwin. A chance to extend the lead. Final 13 seconds. Clark left side. Up top to Woods. 5 to go. Haley drives, almost walked, pass stolen, and then taken back. Throw it up at the buzzer, nothing. Coach wants a foul, won't get it. And it's 39-27 after 3. Back with quarter number 4 in just a couple of moments here live on the RVA Sports Network.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
Well, let's start quarter number 4, shall we? 12-point game. Mills Godwin lead shaved in the third, but still in double digits. 39-27 Eagles as they look inside early. And Stephanie Bunce finds an open Puglisi for 2. 41-27, Eagles by 14. Looking to win their 11th game of the year, go to 11-9. Ball out of bounds, Hermitage will retain here on our end of the floor. 24 seconds into the final stanza. Panthers need a comeback. Tinsley open for 3, and it's good. Cameron Tinsley, her second tray of the night. That makes it 11 at 41-30. Puglisi to Woods right side. Woods back to Puglisi. Sarah, kick back 3. Left side, no. Rebound, Blackman. She's going to get tied up. Held ball possession arrow to Hermitage. And again, the Panthers with a chance to make it a single-digit deficit. Tinsley up top. Bounce pass to Richards left side. Puglisi on her. Cross court pass. Tinsley had it. Now up top to Jones. Leading scorer tonight with 15. Drives the lane. High off the glass. No. Long rebound. Hermitage has it. Richards throws it up. And we get a foul. No shot. Foul on Suzanne Bunce. Her first. And the Panthers will take it out. 6:40 to go, down 11. Take it out underneath their own basket. They need to hurry. Pass tipped, almost taken away. Beard had it, lost it, fight on the floor. And we get a held ball at midcourt, and that's going to Mills Godwin. Hermitage has struggled against the press, trying to get the ball inbounded. That's one of the keys to Godwin hanging on to their lead. Godwin has not built their lead in the second half. It's been cut by 4 points. And we get a foul up top. Jones pushing Puglisi. Her second personal. Only 3 team fouls in the half by Hermitage, so we're a long way from the bonus. Next foul on Godwin will put Herm in the bonus, though. Puglisi gets the ball, brings it back out, gets away from Jones. 6:20 to go, up 11. 41-30, Mills Godwin with the lead. Bunce up top to Blackman. 2 dribbles, left side to Puglisi. Looks inside, finds Stephanie Bunce. Up and good, and a foul. Stephanie Bunce with a chance at the end one. Foul will be on Jasmine Beard, and that'll be her third personal. Stephanie Bunce has 13 tonight with a chance to make it 14. Here's the N1 free throw. It's good. 40. Yeah, check that. Score was messed up. They gave points to Hermitage when it should have been to Mills Godwin. Should be 44-30. Should be Eagles 44, Panthers 30. Time remaining is 6:06. With the boys' half of our doubleheader still to come, here live on the RVA Sports Network. All right, scoreboard's back correct. That is correct. 44-30 should be the score. Hermitage will take it and bring it up court, down 14. Stokes, pass, stolen, and then taken back. Tinsley to Jones, over to Stokes. High arcing jumper, back iron, no. Long rebound, comes out to Tinsley. Jones up top to Stokes. 5:35 to go. Out to Smith. Smith to Jones. Jones in the lane, puts it up. Back iron, no. Rebound, Nash. Gets it to Puglisi. She's going to back it out. 5:15 to go, 14-point Godwin lead. Suzanne Bunch left corner to Puglisi. Puglisi with Jones on her, gets around her, drives, kicks it to Nash, baseline jumper, no. Rebound, Hermitage. Tinsley in there to get it. Under 5 to go. But the Eagles up 14. And they've been up consistently 11-15 all second half long. Shot no good. Rebound. Fight forward in the free throw area. And jump ball. Ball stay with Hermitage. Collegiate boys basketball in a battle with Woodbury Forest at this hour. Up just 1 point after 3 quarters. Thanks, Cougars RVA on Twitter for that update. 36-35. They lead Woodbury Forest by 1. Got to get a little perspiration off the basketball court. They'll get that taken care of, and now we'll get ready to restart play. 4:46 to go. Herm ball down 14. They get it into Richards. Here in the baseline, couldn't get a shot off. Got it to Tinsley up top. Pass for Jones, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Stephanie Bunce. Herman bounds it, trying to get a shot off right now. Is proving to be problematic for the Panthers and running out of time at home, down 14. Richards puts up a 3, and it's going to be an air ball out of bounds. That one just a bit out of a range. Coach Pritchard says we need to talk this over. So, timeout call by Hermitage. 44-30. The lead for Mills Godwin in game 1 of our game of the week doubleheader. Number 5, Mills Godwin at 17-3. Number 7, Hermitage at 16-4. That is the boys matchup, and that is coming up next right here on RVASN. As we get some nice work from the cheerleaders during the timeout. Now we get set back for action. Godwin with the basketball, up 44-30. Eagle ball, trying to wrap things up here in the girls' half of the doubleheader. At Hermitage High, Puglisi drives and gets the foul. And Sarah will go to the line with 4:12 remaining. Jones will commit her 3rd personal. And 2 shots for Puglisi. First one is up and good. Sarah now in double figures with 10. She'll look to make it 11, and does. 46-30, 4:12 to go. And again, Godwin with the win would be 11-9 on the season. They've still got James River tomorrow. As Richards' ball goes off her foot out of bounds, turnover to the Eagles. They got James River at home tomorrow, then they go to Lee Davis on Thursday. Tough one tomorrow. They'll be favored on Thursday. They need to win both of them and have Glen Allen lose both of their remaining games. They've got Henrico Wednesday and Hanover Thursday. And Glen Allen in the loss last night to Deep Run, one of the reasons why they are just so hamstrung with injuries right now. Mackenzie Ross in a sling, could not play last night. Puglisi's first free throw, good. And so there's no guarantee that Glen Allen's going to get a win either over Henrico or Hanover. So if they can, the Eagles here run the table, they still have a shot at the 3 seed. Second shot good. And that would mean a rematch Saturday here with Hermitage over at Deep Run in the quarterfinal or the first round of the Conference 11 tournament. Seeds 7 and 8 do not make the tournament. Stokes, a jumper in the lane, is good. 48-32. Eagles 3:24 and counting. The boys' picture is just as muddled. And we'll talk about that in game 2 of our doubleheader. But we know J.R. Tucker's the number 1 seed. No doubt about that. Deep Run with one more Glen Allen loss is the number 2 seed, and they'll get that other bye in the girls division. Godwin could finish 3rd, 4th, or even 5th. Let's say they lost tomorrow to James River and lost to Lee Davis on Thursday. And Henrico wins out. The Warriors could grab the 4th seed. Ball stolen away from Richards by Puglisi. And Mills Godwin closing in on win number 11. 2:40 to go, up by 16. We get a foul with 2:35 to go. It's going to be on Richards. And I believe that finally puts, that does put Godwin into the 1-1. 2:35 left. Bunts, shot good. Stephanie gets another. She's got 15 tonight to lead Godwin. 13 for Puglisi, 7 for Himmel. All 7 in the first half. Beard will check in for Smith for the Panthers. Second shot up and no good. Rebound Stokes for Hermitage. Jones will grab the baseline, put up a floater. It's no good. Nash gets the rebound. 2:20 to go. 17-point Mills Godwin lead. Into the lane. A shot partially blocked. Hermitage fights for the board, but Woods will come up with it. Puglisi with it up top. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Over the Woods in the left corner. Over to Puglisi for 3. No good. And the long rebound back to Haley Woods. And Godwin will continue to run off the clock. Blackman turnaround jumper in the lane is no good. And the rebound to Jones for Hermitage. Final 90 seconds. Jones, 3, short. Rebound, shot, good. And that's Jasmine Beard getting in the box score. Good for her. 49-34. Pass inside to Nash. Bounce pass to Woods. Out to Blackman. Her jumper is too short. Rebound bunts. She'll put it in for 2. Under a minute to go now. 51-34. Three-pointer Stokes is short. Jones will get the rebound, but her sneaker will just touch the end line. Out of bounds. 2 Mills Godwin. We're going to get a timeout on the floor, ostensibly, I'm sure, to get wholesale substitutions in for the final 39 seconds. We mentioned at the outset of the broadcast, it is senior night here at Hermitage, and they're going to honor both the senior boys and girls coming up in between games. And so we'll be a little after 7:30 with our tip-off tonight, as to be expected, between number 5 Mills Godwin and number 7 Hermitage. As Activities Director Chris Rollison asks the parents to get ready for the ceremony. That's still to come. Final 38 seconds here in girls basketball action. Mills Godwin about to go to 11-9. 51-34. Himmel up top to bunts. They're just trying to run the final 20 off the scoreboard here. Didn't get any real wholesale substitutions. We do get a travel on Clark up top with 13.9 to go. Final 5 seconds. Stokes in the lane, floater up and no good. And that'll do it. Mills Godwin, 51. Hermitage, 34. The Eagles will go to 11-9 on the season. They get James River in a big matchup tomorrow. And then they go to Lee Davis to end their regular season on Thursday. And again, they have a very outside chance at maybe the 3 seed. They certainly will be no worse than 5th. And if they are able to jump over Glen Allen by Thursday night and grab the 3 seed, they could have a rematch with these Panthers on Saturday in the first round. We know the other teams that are going to be involved in quarterfinals Saturday in the girls' bracket. You'll have Mills Godwin, Glen Allen, Henrico, and Hermitage in some way, shape, or form, so long as Glen Allen loses either tomorrow night against Henrico or Thursday night against Hanover. One more Glen Allen loss will clinch the number 2 seed for Deep Run. And Deep Run would get that second berth, that second bye out of Saturday, along with, of course, the top-seeded Tigers of J.R. Tucker. Godwin with the win, 51-34. 8, 10, 12, 16 for Stephanie Bunce to lead the Eagles tonight. 13 for Puglisi, and again, all 7 of Eliza Himmel's points come tonight in the first half. Zariah Jones leading Hermitage tonight. She had 9 in the first half, 7 in the second. She'll tie Stephanie for game-high honors, also with 16 points. So Hermitage at 7-14. They wrap up the regular season against TJ on Thursday. Again, Mills Godwin home to James River tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, they're at Lee Davis. And the Conference 11 tournament, big quadruple header Saturday for both girls and boys. 3, 6, and 4, 5 games take place over at Deep Run High School. All right, fans, still to come. Here on the game of the week, it's number 5, Mills Godwin, and number 7, Hermitage. And that will be after, of course, warm-ups. And, as we mentioned at the outset of the broadcast, senior night. And senior night festivities for both the boys and the girls getting set to get underway. So we're going to take a quick pause for a few messages and a quick musical interlude. And when we come back, we'll get you set up for 17-3, Mills Godwin, 16-4, Hermitage. Rematch of the game of the week we had back in mid-December, won at home by Mills Godwin, running away. Hermitage looking not only to return the favor tonight, but to also try to clinch themselves a bye out of the Conference 11 first round on Saturday as well. It's all coming up next here on the RVA Sports Network.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Hi, this is Marnie Triscari, branch manager at EVB in Ashland. Please stop by and ask me about our Casasa accounts or visit us at bankevb.com. Member FDIC.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1 just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at RVASportsNetwork.com.
Senior night festivities continuing here live at Hermitage High School. Top 10 boys basketball coming up soon between the Eagles and the Panthers. Stay with us here on RVA Sports Network. right, fans, coming up to 7:30, and we're looking at about a 7:50 tip time for Hermitage and Mills Godwin as the Panthers get ready literally right in front of our broadcast position. So hang with us, fans. Going to be a little bit later starting than we thought, but we'll have the game of the week for you. Number 7 Hermitage, number 5 Mills Godwin coming up 20 minutes away here live on the RVA Sports Network. Teams are warming up. Mills Godwin in front of us, Hermitage on the far side. We are live at Hermitage High School for senior night and a top 10 showdown in Conference 11 between the Eagles and Panthers, with seeding and buys at the conference tournament next week, all at stake. If you have a bye and you end up in the top 2, then you don't play on Saturday. But if you're the 3 seed, you've got to play Saturday and win 2 to make the regional rather than 1. It's going to be Godwin, Hermitage, or Henrico. One of those 3 will be odd man out and have to play Saturday. 2 of those 3, maybe the 2 in front of us now, will get a bye to next week. We'll talk more about it as we get closer to tip, which is at approximately 7:50 p.m. So we're 20 from tip on the game of the week here live on the RVA Sports Network. The following is an exclusive sports presentation of the RVA Sports Network. We welcome you back inside the gymnasium at Hermitage High School. Rob Witham along with you. Thank you so much for being with us as we get set for game 2 of our season finale of our regular season high school basketball game of the week. Doubleheader action on this Tuesday, as it is the Hermitage Panthers hosting the Mills Godwin Eagles. Mills Godwin at 17-3. Currently ranked number 5 in the latest RVA Sports Network Top 10 Boys Basketball poll, while the Hermitage Panthers at 16-4 are currently ranked number 7 in our latest poll. These two teams met here on the game of the week back in December at Mills Godwin. That was Mills Godwin's coming out party. They were not in our preseason top 10. They entered the top 10 prior to that Tuesday night affair, and frankly, they blew Hermitage off the floor. Never expecting that we'd see the 30-point running clock rule that night, but we did, and Mills Godwin made a statement to a team that many thought would challenge Henrico for the Conference 11 championship this year, that they were going to be a team to beat. And then just a few nights later, when Henrico came to Godwin, Godwin got the 3-point win and really put the Bullets eye on their back, simply because they, at that point, took over the lead in Conference 11, and they've had it ever since. They come in tonight at 17-3. Hermitage comes in tonight at 16-4. A win tonight for Hermitage, and they stay alive for that number 1 seed. Head-to-head competition does not matter as to how they determine the seeding in Conference 11. Let me explain how they do it. Got the explanation from my buddy Trip Metzger at Lee Davis High School last night. Conference 11 uses the modified non-football playoff scale of points determined by the Virginia High School League. Games against private schools do not count. Games against any other schools do count, whether they be public schools in Virginia or outside of the Commonwealth. This is for Conference 11. Now, different conferences determine their tournament formats in different ways. There is no one-size-fits-all here, so we're strictly talking about Conference 11. Entering tonight, Mills Godwin's the number 1 seed, and if they win here tonight, it's pretty much a done deal. They'll be number 1. They'll get a bye. And that means they get the winner of the 4-5 game on Saturday at Deep Run in the semifinals next week. Speaking of that, something else we need to let you know about, and that'll take us just a second to bring it up here on our laptop, and that is when those semifinals are going to be. The all-important Conference 11 semifinals are Tuesday night at Glen Allen, a week from tonight for girls, and Wednesday night, 1 week from tomorrow night, the 15th, also at Glen Allen for boys. The conference championship games will be on Friday night, February 17th, 6 and 7:30 over at Glen Allen High School. So Mills Godwin gets a win tonight. As I try to turn a page here real quick and get from my girls' notes to my boys' notes, they'll go to 18-3, and they have Lee Davis on Thursday night. Hermitage, with a loss tonight, would have 5 losses on the season. Henrico is 14-6, but one of the losses is to Trinity Episcopal, so that doesn't count in the standings, so they're 14-5. Henrico needs to beat Atlee tonight and Glen Allen tomorrow night. They need Godwin to lose both of their games tonight and Thursday night. Then they would need Hermitage to lose to TJ on Thursday night, and then hope that the point system would favor them getting one of those 2 seeds. Otherwise, Henrico may have to play in the Saturday first round as the number 3 seed, and that would be the first time that has happened in a very long time. It's never happened in the short 4-year history of Conference 11. That is for sure. And of course, this is the final year of the conferences. We go back to district tournaments and then the regional tournaments beginning in 2017-18. Once this school year is done, the conferences are no more. So if you win a conference tournament now, we're using, honestly, we're doing this. We're using the hashtag on Twitter, retire the trophy, because the trophy can stay, in your case, forever and ever. As the Panthers come on off the floor, you get ready for tonight's game. Good to see you guys. They'll be back out after final instructions from Coach Rob Rice coming up in just a second. This is a big night for Hermitage. They are still looking for what we would consider a signature victory. They thought they were going to get it opening night here against Henrico, and Henrico won. Then they thought they would take care of Mills Godwin, and Mills Godwin had their coming out party here on the game of the week a couple of weeks later. And since then, Hermitage has built a very good record, but they're looking for a game. They're looking for an opportunity to go to a top 10 opponent, play them home or away. They don't care. They want an opportunity to say, we're here, we are to be reckoned with, and we will make a statement in conference and hopefully region and maybe even at state tournament time in the second year under head coach Rob Rice. For Mills Godwin, senior laden team that nobody saw coming except maybe the Eagles themselves. They zoomed up our top 10 chart in December. They've been in the top 5 ever since. They come in tonight at number 5 and trying to wrap up the number 1 seed in Conference 11 next week. Number 1 seed's huge, folks, because it means you play the 4-5 winner in the semifinal. And between the 3 teams, Mills Godwin, Hermitage, and Henrico, you're trying to avoid the other 2 in the semifinal because we know only 2 teams are going to come out of Conference 11. And so one very, very, very good basketball team will not make the 5A South Region tournament. It's going to be either Godwin, Hermitage, or Henrico on the outside looking in. Is this the seed change year? Could Mills Godwin and Hermitage put an end to the run, the incredible run of Henrico? Or will the Warriors, playoff tested, come in and get the nerves of one of these 2 teams in a semifinal next Wednesday night? We're going to know a whole lot by the end of the night next Wednesday, February 15th. We're going to take one more quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, and we will get you ready for number 5 Godwin and number 7 Hermitage, 17-3 versus 16-4. It is the regular season finale of our game of the week, live and exclusively on the RVA Sports Network, and we're back right after this.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the number 1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1 just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Hi, this is Marnie Triscari, branch manager at EVB in Ashland. Please stop by and ask me about our Casasa accounts or visit us at bankevb.com. Member FDIC.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builders customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
All right, fans, it's time. Let's get you ready. It's almost time for starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's second half of our doubleheader here on the Game of the Week, as it is number 5, Mills Godwin, and number 7, Hermitage. We're going to stand up for just a second. We get one more opportunity to do it, and that's going to be all. And we'll spend the rest of the night with a laser focus here on the 2 teams set before us. So glad you're with us. Our final basketball regular season broadcast. Don't forget, our spring sports coverage begins the week of March 13th. We're going to start building that schedule out this week. And, of course, you can find our broadcast schedule at any time at all 4 of our websites on the right-hand side of the page, including RVASportsNetwork.com, HenricoCountySports.net, HanoverCountySports.net, and ChesterfieldCountySports.net. And there is a very good chance that, again, this year, we may bring you live coverage of a state high school basketball championship game, as we did 2 times last year with the Cosby girls and the LC Bird boys. Stay with us, and RVA Sports Network will keep you involved and updated on that. Of course, we got you covered on social media throughout the playoffs, and with Tournament Central, which opens up again this week, only exclusively at RVASportsNetwork.com. That's RVASportsNetwork.com. That's where you can find tournament schedules, seedings, buys, scores, ticket information, everything you need to know about all the conferences next week, and then all the regionals the following week, and then state tournaments in the subsequent 2-week period. That's all coming up at Tournament Central at RVASportsNetwork.com. And also coming soon to RVA Sports Network, a brand new way to start your day. More details on that coming very soon from the RVA Sports Network. Starting lineups being announced: Carson Wiley, Kyle Pennington, Dylan Thomas, Hakeem Games, Timothy Fisher. Your starting 5 for number 5, Mills Godwin. Here come the starting lineups for the Hermitage Panthers on senior night. Toriaz Settles. Number 10, Tim Coward. Number 3, Keyshawn Tabb. Number 5, Ramon Williams, who was injured and did not play in that game back in December. And number 21, Rocky Person. That's your starting lineup for the 16-4 homestanding Panthers of Hermitage. Hermitage, at worst tonight, looking to try to wrap up the 2 seed and get that bye and avoid playing Saturday in the conference tournament first round. Henrico rooting for Godwin tonight and hoping Hermitage could fall in their finale, and maybe Henrico would have an opportunity to jump into that 2 seed and avoid a Saturday game and make Hermitage play a deep run Saturday afternoon. There's still a lot to be figured out over the next 48 hours or so. Once that's all said and done, we'll know who gets the byes, who doesn't, who plays, who's in, who's out. And tournament action will start on Saturday. All right, fans, here we go. Glad you're with us on the RVA Sports Network. We told you 7:50, and we've delivered. Ready to tip it. And it's tipped in the air and controlled by the homestanding Panthers of Hermitage High School. Coward with the ball to Settles. Pendleton on him. Toriaz drives left side. Kick it to Person. Person will whip it up top. And that's Keyshawn Tabb with the ball. Now right side to Tim Coward. Across to Person. Excuse me. Going to grab the Hall's cough drop, put it back in the mouth as Settles kicks it outside to Coward. They whip it around to Williams. He'll drive on Fisher. Up and in. Ramon Williams for 2, and it's 2-0. Number 7 Hermitage. Gaines will walk it across the circle. Over to Thomas. Back up top to Gaines. Godwin 17-3 on the season. Western Albemarle, John Marshall, and the upset at Douglas Freeman. There are 3 blemishes on the schedule. Gaines right side to Wiley. Corner for Thomas. Couldn't get the 3 off. Wiley back to Thomas for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, Tabb for Hermitage. Keyshawn with the left hand keeps the dribble going. 6:45 to go, first quarter, 2-0 Panthers. Person up top with the basketball. Over to Tabb right side. Wiley is on him. Around to Coward. Gaines on Coward. Into the corner. Tabb for 3. Good. Keyshawn Tabb for 3, and it's an early 5-0 run for the Panthers of Hermitage. Thomas cross court to Wiley. They work it side to side. Thomas thought about a long 3, kicks it to Gaines up top, back to Thomas inside. Fisher, turn around, blocked, taken away by Hermitage, and a foul. They'll get Fisher on the reach-in after the rebound, and a big start for the Panthers. 2 minutes in, up 5-0 with a chance to add more. Since they got on the bus at Godwin that night 8 weeks ago, I suspect they've had this night circled on their calendar in the back of their minds. Tabb again for 3. That one too long. Rebound fought for, last touched out of bounds by Hermitage. So Godwin, so far 1 shot missed and 1 shot blocked, as the Eagles try to get their offense started. 2.5 minutes in, 5-0 Hermitage. Wiley left side up top to Gaines. Hakeem drive, dribble, back to Thomas, around to Hakeem, now to Carson Wiley. Wiley back to Gaines. Back to Wiley. Looking inside, Fisher's not available. Gaines right side to Thomas. Back to Gaines. Kicks it to Thomas. Corner to Pendleton. Back to Dillon. Cross to Carson Wiley. He'll drive, kick it out. Gaines for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Settles. 1 shot possessions only so far for the Eagles. Williams kicks it out. Corner. Person. short, rebound, settles, up and in. Torres settles for two. Timeout, number 5, Mills Godwin. As number 7, Herm Basketball on Twitter. Storms to the early 7-0 lead. We mentioned fans, so much to play for here tonight. Hermitage still alive for the top seed. They need to win tonight and get some help. Godwin could clinch the top seed in the tournament tonight with a win. Gaines out of the timeout into the corner. Pendleton to drive, kick it out. Wiley open, top of the key, good. And that's a 3. Carson Wiley for 3. Settles top of the circle, gets it to Tab. Tab's going to drive. He'll put it up, and he will commit the offensive foul. Offensive foul on Keyshawn Tab. Looking to answer. Bounce pass tipped away by Settles inside. Torres will back it out with 3:50. Get Coward to take it over. Tim will run the point. 7-3 the score. Hermitage by 4. Pass looking inside. It is tipped away by Godwin. Last touched out of bounds. It'll stay with Herm. .337 to go in the first. Looking to get the pass in. They do to Settles. Settles surrounded. Kicks it out to Person. Corner, Tab. Tab drives. Gets it over. Shot, no. Rebound. Fisher had it. Lost it. Rebound, Herm. Shot, no. Tab a bit too strong on the lay-in attempt after a great pass from Williams. Keogh with the basketball into the game now for Godwin. Ryan gets it over to Thomason. Thomason into the game as well. Keogh up top gets it to Dylan Thomas for 3. Back iron, no. Fisher fights for the rebound. Comes out to Coward in the corner. 3 minutes to go. Still 7-3. Coward thought about driving. Backs it out instead. Keogh picks him up. And they reset. Coming up on 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Panthers 7, Eagles 3. Tab left side. Looking inside for Settles. Passes tip, but right to Coward. Coward over to Person. Person open, and it's a 3 ball. A 3-pointer for Rocky Person. And it's 10-3 Hermitage with 2:30 to go first quarter. Keogh to Thomason. Back up top to Keogh. Left side to Thomas. Keogh up top, around to Thomason. He'll put up a 3. Back iron, no. Rebound to Tab. Looking to run. Keyshawn backs it out. Gets it to Person. He'll drive. Kick it out. Williams will drive. Put it up and in. Ramon Williams for 2 more. He's got 4, and it's 12-3. Final 2 minutes first quarter. Thomas, left side. Godwin looking for anything to get going right now. They're cold as ice. Try to get it inside for McDonough. Pass too strong. Turnover to Hermitage with 1:44 to go first quarter. Panthers 12, Eagles 3. And a great start for the home team. You knew there'd be emotion because of senior night. You knew there'd be emotion because of wanting payback. And you knew there'd be emotion because of So much on the line at the top of the conference with the tournament starting on Saturday. But you also know you got to keep all that in check. And the Panthers have done so far. 9-point lead, Tab up top. 1:25 clock running first quarter. Person, left wing, Thomason on him. Settles will come up top. Kick it back to Rakee. Over to Tab in the corner. He gets double teamed. Pass tipped and intercepted by Keogh. Keogh gets it down to Thomas. Dylan Thomas will lay it in. Defense causes offense. 12-5 the score. Coward, pass blocked. And McDonough gets it, and he'll get fouled. And a quick turn of events. The Eagles finally get something going their way, and it'll be the first personal foul on Rakee Person. Final minute, first quarter. Corner Thomas. Back to Thomason, around to Keogh. Dylan Thomas working corner to corner. Trying to free something or somebody up. Looking for Fisher, nothing there. Keogh, pass to Thomason. He'll drive, get in the baseline, and get fouled? Yes, and that's 2 on Person. So the first foul issue of the night will be Rakee Person with 2 personals for Hermitage. They pass it out with 28 to go. Clock hasn't started yet, so the referees realize that. And they'll get that fixed. All right, they take 3 seconds off the clock, and we get restarted with Godwin basketball, final 20 of the quarter. 12-5 Hermitage. They had runs of 7-0 and 5-3 in this quarter. Thomas, right side, corner Keogh, inside Fisher, turnaround jumper, no. Rebound, saved by Thomason, but the shot is after the horn. And our score after 1, number 7, Hermitage 12. Number 5, Mills Godwin 5. Back after this quick timeout, here live and exclusively on the Game of the Week from the RVA Sports Network.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
Come back, second quarter action getting started. Rob with them along with you live on the RVA Sports Network. It's number 7, Hermitage 12, and number 5, Mills Godwin 5. Rakee Person, though, with 2 personal fouls, has to be very careful as he is out on the floor right now. Mills Godwin will get the basketball to start second quarter action. Eagles are 17-3. Hermitage 16-4, both hoping to have byes out of the first round of the Conference 11 tournament Saturday. And look ahead instead to semifinal action next Wednesday night at Glen Allen High School. Gaines back into the game, gets it to Pendleton right side. Kyle up top to Thomas, over to Thomason, back to Dillon. Long three-pointer is back iron, no. And the rebound high into the air, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. The foul's on Person. And that's 3 on Rakee Person. Wow. Big trouble there for Hermitage. So Rakee Person picks up his 3rd foul at 7:32 of the second quarter. The Panthers lead at 12-5. And on senior night, I'm afraid we will not see Rakee until second half action. Jameel Burrell set to check in for Hermitage. On the floor for Godwin right now, McDonough, Thomason, Pendleton, Thomas, and Gaines. Burrell, Hodge, Wilson, Lamb, Williams, Tab, and Nasir Hines, the 5 on the floor for the Hermitage Panthers. Up by 7. Godwin still with the ball. Pendleton in the lane, spin, up, off the iron, no. Rebound, Hermitage. Williams comes up with it. Back iron's been unkind. Seems like every Godwin shot's hit the back iron so far tonight. Tab with it. Gets it to Hines. Hines on his way to Shaw University for basketball. Wilson Lamb, pass tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Dylan Thomas. As we come up on a minute gone by here in the second quarter. It's 12-5, Panthers by 7. Pass up top, almost stolen by Gaines. Into the lane. Get it to Tab. His shot no good. Rebound McDonough for the Eagles. Quickly to Thomas. Corner Thomason. Back to Dillon. Up top. Back to Thomason. Drives the lane. Pull-up jumper too strong. Rebound Tab. Quickly down court. Burrell in the corner. Cross court to a driving Wilson Lamb. Out to Hines. 3. No. McDonough rebound. Gets it to Thomason down court. And we'll get a foul on Nasir Hines. There'll be 5 team fouls against Hermitage. Only 1 so far on Godwin with 6:22 to play in the half. Hot 7-0 start for Hermitage in the first 3 minutes. And since then, we've played close to 7. And we've had 10 combined points. The game has slowed down. Gaines taking it out. Goes out of bounds. Knocked out by Hermitage. Godwin retains underneath their own basket, down 7. And they get it into Thomason in the backcourt. Wiley back in. He's got it right side. Back up to Thomason, around to Gaines. Hakeem to Bradley. Back to Hakeem. Gaines, pass, almost stolen. Penalty got it right back to Gaines. Just kind of flipped it to him. Hakeem will reset. Under 6 to the half. Inside for Fisher. Lost it. Got it back. We've got Williams hurt. We've got a 3 on the way, and it's good by Thomason, and then we get a whistle. So Thomason is able to get a 3-pointer. Williams gets hit in the face, and he's going to have to come out. And frankly, when Fisher was trying to get the basketball underneath, that ball went out of bounds. It hit the inline, and they let the play continue. 1 missed by the official there, and it costs Hermitage 3 points. 12-8. Panthers lead with the ball. 5:35 to the half. That happened right in front of our broadcast position. We had an eagle eye to that. Settles, trying to go inside. Lost it out of bounds to Godwin. Herm fans are saying, wait a minute, it went off the leg of an eagle. And the answer is no. Godwin ball down 4. Wiley looks inside for Pendleton. Kyle back to Carson, across town to Thomason, who drives, and he'll travel. Might have been tripped, but he started falling, and then he just kind of threw the ball to try to keep the possession alive, and he took an extra step before the ball left his hand. Turnover to Herm. Coming up on 5 to the half. 12-8. Hermitage by 4. Wilson Lamb left side. Kicks it to Tab in the baseline. Good. (14-8). Keyshawn Tab has 5 points. Gaines kicks it to Thomason for 3. No good. Rebound, Fisher. Over to Wiley, now to Gaines up top. Hakeem kicks it out to Thomason. Thomason quickly to Wiley. Wiley looks in. Fisher not available. Back to Wiley. Thought about a 3. Now back to Gaines. Kick it to Wiley for 3 this time. Back iron, no. Out of bounds off Pendleton. Turnover to Hermitage. And again, Godwin, they have hit the back iron at least 6 or 7 times in this first half. 14-8 at 4:10 to go to intermission. Coward brings it across to the front court. Battle going on between Fisher and Burrell down low. And we get a whistle. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Jamil Burrell. Turnover to Mills Godwin. Coach Rice has a word with the referee. Douglas Freeman, Thomas Jefferson underway at TJ now. They've hit the half senior night at Matoaka. Matoaka leads Colonial Heights 30-26. Here we're midway to the half. 3:50 in the second. 14-8. Godwin down 6 to Hermitage. Thomas left open for 3. No good. Rebound. Burrell. Triple teamed and a foul. It's on Fisher, and that's his second. (14-8) the score, 3:35 to the half. There's your foul trouble for the 5th-ranked Eagles right now. Coward in the corner, picks up the dribble, inside to Settles. Nice pass to a cutting Hines. Hines for 2. 16-8. First one to 50 tonight. Pass to McDonough. He gets double teamed in the baseline and double dribbled, but then he turned it over anyway. Coward down the lane, up, and a foul. Tim Coward to the free throw line. Refs missed an out of bounds. They just missed a double dribble, but in the end, Hermitage is okay with this one. Foul's going to be, should be on Cogsill, Michael Cogsill in the game. His first. Free throw attempt for Coward is good. He'll get one more. 2:58 to the half. And if he can complete this one, it'll make it a 10-point game. Up, good. 18-8. Hermitage by 10. Thomas will bring across the timeline to Cogshill. Cogshill picks up the dribble, gets it to Pendleton, then touches it to McDonough, wide open underneath. They got the defense to come out, and Scott McDonough was all alone. 18-10. Wilson Lamb left side. 2:30 to the half. Picks up the dribble. Coward in the corner. Defensive intensity picking up on both ends. Herm up by 8. Coward says, let's reset. 2:15 and counting. Coward content to keep the dribble up top. 2 minutes to the half. 18-10 the score. Finally a pass. That's Wilson Lamb, left side. Picks up the dribble. Kicks it out to Settles. And the clock continues to run. They kick it out to Settles after Coward feigned a look inside. Corner. Shot no. Air ball. Long rebound to Williams, and we're going to get a foul. It's going to be on Godwin, looking to see who it's against. So ref said red 1, but there is no red 1 on the floor right now. There's a 10 and there's an 11. And it's going to be on 11. That's Wiley. That's his first. Shot up and good for Coward. 20-10. Wiley up top looking for McDonough. Pass tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Wilson Lamb of Hermitage. Gaines will come back in. So will Thomason. Cogshill and Pendleton check out for Godwin. We have 1 minute left in the first half. Gaines to Wiley left side. Corner Thomason back to Wiley. Thomason back to Wiley again, around to Gaines. 40 to go. They just whip the ball around the perimeter. Trying to find somewhere, anywhere to work inside. Thomas working baseline to baseline. Pass stolen by Coward. Coward to the hoop. It's in and one. It's in and one. And the Panther Nation comes to life. 22-10 with 24.4 to the break. Foul's going to be on Thomason. And Tim Coward with a chance at the free three-point play, the old-fashioned way. And here comes the shot. No good, but the rebound long to Wilson Lamb. Will Hermitage hold for a shot? They sure will. The Panthers likely to go to intermission with a double-digit lead. Wilson Lamb, inside pass taken away by Pendleton. Can they get a shot off in time? Gaines got to throw it from half court. Off the backboard, no. And we go to the break with the Hermitage Panthers up by 12. Our game of the week score at the half. The Panthers of Hermitage 22 and the Eagles of Mills Godwin 10. And we're back with more. Coming up live and exclusively here on the RVA Sports Network. We'll go back and talk about the girls' game that happened in the first half of our doubleheader in a few moments. We'll get you set for tournament action and much, much more. Game of the week halftime coming up right after this.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sports Net. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Hi, this is Marnie Triscari, branch manager at EVB in Ashland. Please stop by and ask me about our Casasa accounts or visit us at bankevb.com. Member FDIC.
Don't miss the $1 million markdown event now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland. Sheehy is giving away $1 million in discounts. Sheehy Ford of Ashland, the #1 volume Ford dealer in the Mid-Atlantic, with thousands of new Fords available, plus thousands of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Start your search anytime online at SheehyFordAshland.com. Don't miss the $1 million markdown event going on right now at Sheehy Ford of Ashland, Route 1, just south of Ashland, and online at SheehyFordAshland.com.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sports Net. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
All right, fans, we bring you back in live at Hermitage High School. It is halftime. Hermitage with the 22-10 lead over Mills Godwin, number 7, leading number 5 in a rematch of a game that went totally the other way back here on the RVA Sports Network in December when Mills Godwin romped over Hermitage in a game that we mentioned in the outset of the broadcast tonight was really kind of their coming out party, a team that was not ranked in our top 10 at the beginning of the year. They zoomed into the top 10 with wins over Hermitage and then Henrico, and they've had the advantage in terms of the top seed in Conference 11 ever since. And they come in tonight basically with a win, and you're the top seed situation in Conference 11. Top 2 get buys in the first round of the tournament on Saturday. Saturday, it'll be 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5 over at Deep Run. But you don't want to be the 3. Because A, you got to play an extra game, and B, then if you win, you got to play the 2 seed, which would be, odd man out, Hermitage, Henrico, Godwin. They're going to be the top 3 seeds. It's just a matter of the order. And Godwin's in the driver's seat right now to get that 1 seed, and therefore they could avoid the other of the big 3 until the championship game. And, of course, if you win your semifinal, you punch your ticket to the 5A South Regional the following week, the week of February 20th, which, by the way, regional action will take place here at Hermitage High School this year after a 1-year absence. We're looking forward to having it back here at the Herm. For Hermitage, on the other hand, they just want to make sure they're either 1 or 2, so they get a bye. They don't have to worry about playing Saturday, but they would prefer to somehow leap over Mills Godwin, get the 1 seed, and make Mills Godwin and Henrico have to play it out in that other semi, knowing that whoever loses that semi, you're not going to get into the regional. Next Tuesday night at Glen Allen, the girls' Conference 11 semis. Next Wednesday night at Glen Allen are the Conference 11 boys semis. Both championship games will take place a week from Friday, February 17th, also at Glen Allen. But Saturday's quadruple header of first-round action, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5 in both the girls and boys, will take place at Deep Run. Couple of quick score updates that we've passed on Twitter. Number 1, Monacan girls up big after one on senior night against Manchester. Matoaka at last check leading Colonial Heights. That game, I believe, has now gone to the fourth quarter in boys play. Number 4, John Marshall, only leading J.R. Tucker by 7 at the half, 34-27. Robbie Barron has 17 points for J.R. Tucker as they're trying to hang tough with the 4th-ranked team in our top 10 poll. And in girls action, undefeated Monacan, we mentioned a winner tonight, not a winner tonight, but they're leading tonight. Highland Springs playing tonight. If we get an update on that, we'll let you know. Number 4, Cosby defeats Huguenot on the road tonight, 58-51. That's a very good win for the 4th-ranked Cosby Titans. And we got to congratulate number 3, J.R. Tucker. They defeat John Marshall tonight, 68-43, and they finish the regular season at 20-0. That is the first undefeated regular season in the history of J.R. Tucker girls basketball. Congratulations, Tigers. What a phenomenal accomplishment. And we'll see you next week at the Conference 11 tournament. All right, fans, more to come in just a moment. Second half is next live here on the RVA Sports Network. Number 7, Hermitage 22. Number 5, Mills Godwin 10. Eagles are back out on the floor. Panthers will be out in a moment. And we'll be back with the second half right after this. Second half ready to rock and roll. Mills Godwin in a 12-point deficit. Hermitage with the lead at 22-10. Rob Witham along with you. We're live on the RVA Sports Network, and we're glad you're with us. Regular season finale, game of the week doubleheader, and then I get a few weeks to get my voice back to 100%. We may see you at the Siegel Center for championship action, and our spring sports coverage begins March 13th. We'll have the new broadcast schedule up soon at RVASportsNetwork.com. First shot of the half, Coward short. Got his own rebound, put it up, no. And Pendleton gets the rebound for the Eagles. Godwin pushing, down by 12. Only 10 points in the first half for Mills Godwin. Fisher on the baseline, out to Wiley. Kick it to Pendleton, lost it, got it back. Into the corner, Wiley, baseline, goes up, puts it in. Carson Wiley has 5, and it's 22-12. Just underway third quarter. Coward with the basketball left up the top of the circle. He'll back it out. Williams back in, joins him up top. Pass into Tab. He's double teamed, and the ball stolen. Hakeem Gaines with it. Looking down court. Nobody there. Into the corner. Thomas back to Gaines. Bounce pass to Wiley, left side. Cross court to Thomas. Up top to Gaines, and he'll walk. Hakeem traveled with the basketball, and the turnover to Hermitage. Up 10 at 6:45 to go third quarter. See our buddy Mark Davis of NBC 12 in the house, so we'll see highlights of tonight's game of the week on 12 News at 11. Coward across the timeline. Hermitage up 10, 22-12, 6:35 third quarter. Hodge, check that Tab, try to get it inside to Settles, and it's stolen. Pendleton gets a hand on it, gets it to Wiley. Wiley to Thomas, back to Wiley, around to Gaines. 6:20 in the third. Thomas, no, check that Wiley, driving the baseline, lost it, and Settles will get it. Torriaz to Coward. Now Tim maybe looking to run. Kicks it out. Tab for 3. Good. Keyshawn Tab has 8. Your leading scorer tonight. 6 minutes, third quarter. 25-12 Hermitage. Thomas up top to Gaines. Hakeem into the lane. Bounce pass to Fisher. Up and no. It went in and out. Rebound Williams. Coward coming up court. Backs it out. 5:40 in the third. Coward and the Panthers enjoying the 13-point lead. Stops, needs help, stolen. Try to get it to Williams. Thomas got it. Over to Gaines. Shot no. Rebound Fisher no. Second Tim Fisher rebound in. And Fisher finally on the board for the first time tonight for Godwin. 25-14, Hermitage by 11. Fast moving third quarter, 5:10 to go. No fouls called yet. And we've already played almost 3 minutes. Coward, methodical, backing it out. Person back in with 3 personal fouls. Tab, down the baseline. Reverse layup attempt, no. Pendleton with the board. Gets it to Thomas. Dillon, top of the key. Pass to Wiley, back to Thomas. Thought about a 3. Over to Wiley, left corner. Inside, Settles will knock it out of bounds. Pass intended for Fisher. 4:44 to go third quarter. Again, fans, apologize that my voice is not 100%. Excuse me, explains to you why we had to cancel Saturday night's Bird John Marshall broadcast. We hated to do it. But if you think I sound bad tonight, you should have heard me Saturday. 3-pointer, Thomas is good. Dylan Thomas for 3, and it's a single-digit deficit again. 25-17. Hermitage up 8, 4:25 in the third. Person to Tab right side. Keyshawn needs a little help from Hines. He'll give it to him up top, around to Person. Rakhi driving, put it up, draw the foul. It's on Dylan Thomas. That's his first. And Rakhi Person, who had 3 personal fouls and a 3-pointer in the first half, will go to the free throw line. Panthers up 25-17 with 4:10 to go in the third. First free throw is good. Person, one more. It's good. Hermitage 27, Mills Godwin 17 as we approach halfway through the third quarter. Thomas left wing, around to Wiley. Wiley, 2 dribbles, back to Thomas, who works right side now. Carson around to Gaines. Thomas back to Gaines, around to Wiley. Looking in, nothing there. Gaines looking in. Bounce pass, Thomas. Gave up the 3 inside to Pendleton. Looked like he walked, got away with it. Thomas with it in the corner and gets the foul on Williams. And that'll be his first and the team's first of the second half. 27-17 with 3:36 to go in the third. Mills Godwin has scored 17 points in almost 20 minutes of action. They get it into Thomas. Thomas to Fisher. Tie up inside. Held ball. It'll stay with the Eagles underneath. Live here on the RVA Sports Network. Thanks everybody for listening in live on our YouTube channel. Links available on our Twitter feeds and our Facebook pages. And of course, youtube.com/RVA Sports Network. 3:30 to go in the third. 27-17 Herm. Godwin had it down to 8 a moment ago. Thomas will put up a 3. It's good. Back-to-back trays for Dylan Thomas. He's got 8, and it's down to 7. 27-20. Three minutes to go. In the third quarter, Person to Coward. Back to Person right side. Coward shot short. Fisher tried to pass it. It's stolen by Tab. Hermitage retains. The lead at 7. 2:30 in the third. Tab kicks it out. Person for 3 in the corner. Good. Rocky Person for 3. 30-20. Wiley in the corner. His 3 ball is no good. And we're going to get a traveling call as Williams got the rebound but then fell to the floor. And once you do that and move the foot, they're going to get you. .212 remaining in the third quarter. 30-20. The long inbounds pass to backcourt for Keogh in the game. Over to Thomason, who's checked in for Godwin. Thomas back up to Keogh. Trying to find Fisher or McDonough. Can't. Thomas, 3. No. Fisher there to clean it up and put it in. Fisher for 2, and it's 30-22. It's back down to 8. 1:50 to go in the third. Tim Coward. Over to Person up top. Picks up the dribble, needs help. Tab's there. He'll drive, kick it out. Hodge Wilson Lamb, stolen. Thomas pickpockets him from behind. Gets it to McDonough, back to Thomas. Dylan, drive, pass, Fisher. Nothing there. Got to kick it out. Keogh to Thomason, around to Thomas. Inside, McDonough jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound. 2 Eagles were there. Keogh gets it in the corner. They get it to Thomas. Dylan will be fouled. Foul will be on Keyshawn Tab. That's his second. With 1:12 to go in a very fast-moving third period. One minute to go in the third. Thomas, touch pass to Fisher, baseline. Double team, got it out to Keogh for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, Williams. The back iron again. Godwin's worst enemy in the first half. Person in the lane. Rocky for 2. 32-22, quickly down court to McDonough. Back to Thomas. 35 in the quarter. Godwin down 10. They were down 12 at the half. Final 20 seconds of the third quarter. And to go. Keogh with it. Looking for a screen. Kicked it to McDonough. Around to Thomas. Thomas trying to find an opening inside. McDonough will get pushed from behind, and he'll get 2 shots with 1.4 to go. Foul will be on Haj Wilson Lamb. That's his first. McDonough, as soon as we get something cleared away here at the scorer's table, we'll get 2 free throws, and here we go. First one's no good. They put 0.4 of a second back on the clock, so 1.8 left. Second free throw for Scott McDonough is good. And the third quarter comes to a close. It's a 9-point game. 32-23 is our score. Number 7 leading number 5. We'll take a very quick break. Be back. Fourth quarter next on the RVA Sports Network.
Your home should be a unique reflection of your lifestyle. RCI Builder's customer-oriented building process offers a wide variety of options for customization while remaining affordable. First-time homeowners starting out, retirees interested in age-restricted communities, and even those interested in a one-of-a-kind custom home all trust RCI Builders to make their dream home a reality. Contact RCI to learn how you can save up to $30,000 on move-in ready homes in our most sought-after communities. Call 249-2818.
Where do more Richmonders get their high school sports news on Twitter? Who provides up to 75 live high school sports broadcasts all year long? Only the RVA Sports Network. On Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. Follow local teams on Hanover Sports, Henrico Sports, and Chesterfield Sports. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear 9 different sports broadcast live all year long. It's only found on the RVA Sports Network. Online 24/7 at rvasportsnetwork.com.
Let's start fourth quarter action here live on the RVA Sports Network. Rob with them along with you. Thankful that you've been with us tonight and all season long. Wow, 2/3 of our broadcast season done tonight. We get ready for spring sports next month and possible state basketball championships too. Williams will drive the lane. Ramon with the pass from Tab, and he'll get it in for 2. 11-point game. 34-23 Hermitage. Pendleton, cross court to Thomas. Picks up the dribble right side to Gaines. Hakeem Gaines has not scored yet tonight. Thomas bounce pass to Gaines, almost stolen by Tab. Hakeem into the lane, lost it. Settles, gets the basketball. Down court to Coward. Coward kicks it out. Williams will travel. And a chance to add to their lead goes by the boards. But Godwin has only been able to trim the lead down to 7 here in half number 2. 7:05 to go, 34-23 Hermitage. Gaines to Wiley, Wiley for 3. No, back iron, Person, rebound. Rocky wants to push. Kick it out. 3 ball, good. It's Keyshawn Tab again. And it's the biggest lead of the night for Hermitage. 37-23. Talk about role reversal from the first meeting back in December. Fisher double teamed and we get a foul. The reach-in foul will be on Settles. It'll be his first. 4 team fouls on Hermitage this half, only 1 on Mills Godwin, and that could come back to haunt them here if they need to force Hermitage into the bonus and extend the game later in the quarter. We're down to 6:28 to go. Very fast-moving game tonight. Tab comes out, Settles comes out. Wiley with the basketball, gets it to Thomas in the corner. He'll put up the 3. Good. Dylan Thomas has 9 in the half and 11 on the game. 37-26. Dylan's doing his part. Somebody else got to start scoring, and they got to get a few stops, too. Williams up top. Pass almost stolen. Thomas goes for it. Dive for it midcourt. Williams has it. Coach Rice calls time. I'm surprised they didn't call a walk simply because Williams had it and he double pumped the basketball and didn't get rid of it. And by rule, if you're down on the ground, you got to get rid of it or you're going to be called for traveling. So Williams got a little grace there. And Hermitage saves possession with the timeout taken by head coach Rob Rice. 37-26. They are going to the fourth. Number 4, John Marshall, 53. J.R. Tucker, 42. And they've just gone to the fourth at Henrico in girls action. Number 6, Atlee, 44. Henrico, 30. A win there for Atlee tonight, and that will probably punch Henrico's ticket to seed number 5 in the Conference 11 girls tournament Saturday. All inbounded out of the timeout to Keyshawn Tab. Into the corner, Person shot well short. Fight for the rebound, and they're going to say Hermitage touched it while the player, Person, trying to get his own rebound, was partially out of bounds, and therefore, turnover to Mills Godwin. Likely rushed that shot a little bit. Could have taken a little time off the clock. Clock's their friend right now at 5:42 to go. Godwin down 11, and except for Thomas outside, showing no signs offensively. Hermitage doing fantastic work on the defensive side of the court tonight. Thomas kicks it to Wiley. Back to Thomas up top. Right side Gaines. Hakeem into the baseline. Gets it to Wiley. Jumper. Good. It's a 3. Carson Wiley for 3, and it's back to 8. 37-29. 5:05 in regulation. Wilson Lamb up top. Gaines, much smaller on him. Person gets it. Cross court to Lamb. Thomas on him. Kick it in the corner. Coward, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by Wilson Lamb of Hermitage. Godwin will get it back. McDonough will check in. Pendleton will come out. It's kind of hard to believe, but if they get a 3 ball here, it's a 5-point game. 4:40. Wiley, open left side, didn't take it. Thomas, right side to Gaines. Going to try to conserve the voice, folks, just in case. You never know what's going to happen. Gaines, right side corner, Wiley for 3. Good! It's a 5-point game. 37-32. Pass here. Burrell with it. Up top to Settles. 4 minutes in regulation. Cross-court pass, dangerous one. Burrell gets it. In the lane, Person. Floater is good. Playing with 3 fouls that he picked up in the first, 8:28 of the night. He hasn't had one since. 39-32. Thomas left side, cross court to Wiley. Couldn't hold the ball, and Gaines is going to travel. Wiley wanted to shoot it, but he didn't grab the pass crisply enough to take it and make the shot. Got it to Gaines. Hakeem took off up top and commits the travel. .320 to go. Foul. Gaines guilty of his first up top. It's only the second team foul on Godwin, and they're going to have to start thinking about committing some more fouls and extending this game here soon. 39-32 Hermitage with the lead and the ball. 3:10 to go. Coward up top to Person in the corner. He'll get double teamed. He'll get around it. He'll get around a triple. He'll go in the lane and lose it. It comes back out. Settles will grab it. Almost traveled. Got it to Tim Coward. Coward will back it out. 2:40 to go. Pass to Williams inside. Lost it, got it back. Kick out. Around a Person. Kick out to Coward. They'll back it again. 2:30 to go. Coward in the lane. Williams up. Pass. Settles. Good. Ramon Williams could have taken the shot, made the extra pass, and Settles has 4 points. 41-32, 2:10 to go. Thomas in the lane. Kicked it to McDonough, open for 2. Timeout. So timeout Eagles. Panthers ball with a 41-34 lead and 2:05 left here on the game of the week. Whoa, going to be a late night tonight. Excuse me. For our buddy Michael Pappas on Twitter, Thomas Jefferson and Douglas Freeman just ended the first quarter. Wow. TJ leads 16-7. Will that Freeman upset of Mills Godwin a week ago Friday night cost Mills Godwin the number 1 seed in the Conference 11 tournament? The road to number 1 coming into this game was pretty easy. You win this game and you're pretty much assured of it. In fact, you win this game and you're in, because Hermitage would have 5 losses. Henrico has 6, but 1 doesn't count. It's Trinity Episcopal. Hermitage wins here, and things change. Williams gets trapped, gets it back out to Coward. 1:55 to go. Godwin's going to have to start fouling soon. They've only got 2 team fouls. I don't know what they're waiting for. You've got to extend the game, and Wiley finally commits one, his second. They've got to extend this game as long as humanly possible. Herm takes it out midcourt, up 7, 1:47 to go. They get it to Lamb. He's got to get across the timeline, and he does, and he's fouled by Thomas from behind. 2 on Thomas, 2 on Fisher, 2 on Wiley. 1:41 to go. Tab went down pretty hard, too. He's going to stay in there. He don't want to come out right now. Would you? Person gets it into Tab. Tab finds the man open. In and one. It's Ramon Williams on the slam. And that might be the exclamation point for the Hermitage Panthers. Oh, my. Williams on the jam. He'll go to the line to try to complete the and one and up it to 10. The lefty fires. Back iron, no. McDonough with the ball. Down 9, 90 seconds left. Time running out for Bills Godwin. Thomas picks up the dribble. Inside, finds Gaines. Good. Timeout. .121 to go. Could have extended it to 10. Williams misses the free throw. Godwin's able to answer. But they've still got to commit 2 fouls to get Hermitage into the bonus. 81 seconds in regulation. Full court pressure here. And a foul after the pass into Williams on McDonough. His first. That's 6, so they do one more, and we got 1-and-1s coming. They get it into Person. Rocky will get fouled at midcourt. Foul will go against Thomason, his second. And Rocky Person to the line. Rocky's shot is good. Person had 3 points and 3 fouls in the first half. He's got 10 points in the second and no more fouls. Make it 11. 2 for 2, it's 45-36. Thomas for 3, it's good. Dylan Thomas's 4th 3 of the half. Timeout, Mills Godwin. Timeout Eagles. They trail now 45-39, 106 to go. And some more competition with the cheerleaders to keep the crowd going, always a good thing. Don't forget, Tournament Central will be up and running by Friday at RVASportsNetwork.com. It'll look a lot better than I sound. We'll have all the conference tournament schedules, scores as the tournaments roll on. So when we get it going, make sure you bookmark it. Tournament Central. You can only find it in one place, and that's RVASportsNetwork.com, the RVA home for high school sports and more. RVASportsNetwork.com. 6-point Hermitage lead. They get it inbounds, and the foul immediately in the corner. Foul will be on Keogh. Torres settles in the 1-and-1. Torres settles, has 4 points. First free throw is good. That's how you get a signature win. You make your free throws down the stretch. Coward will check out. Hines in for Hermitage. Settles, looks to make it an 8-point game again. It's up. Back iron, no. Long rebound. Settles gets it. He'll kick it out to Person. Person, running clock. Not fouled yet. Keeps going. And finally fouled by Keogh at 54.2 to go. And that's the 9th team foul. Excuse me, fans. Person with a chance to make it at least a 9-point game. At best 9, at least 8. But he's got to make the first one here. Missed it. Rebound Thomas. 7-point game. 50 to go. Dillon driving. Shot blocked by Hines. Out of bounds. And it stays with Mills Godwin with 46.4 to go. Oh my. Trying to get the ball in bounds. They got to hurry. They get it to Fisher. Fisher to Thomas, and he gets fouled. Pushed by Hines. Second on Hines, but it really doesn't matter because there's no shooting foul. It's only 5 team fouls on Hermitage, so it just means Godwin's got to take it out again. That's actually a good thing for Hermitage. They get it into Wiley, and we get a foul immediately before Wiley can make a move. Also on Hines. So he's got 3 now at 41.5 to go. Hermitage doesn't want to do that. Now they're 1 foul away from Godwin getting to the free throw line. Coward in, Hines out. 41.5 seconds. Godwin ball underneath, down 7. Thomas gets it to Wiley. Back to Thomas in the corner. Time running out. Keogh gets it. Jumper no good. Long rebound to Wiley. Up and in. Wiley on the putback. Timeout. Timeout Eagles at 29.8 to go. It's 46-41 Hermitage. Panthers hold on to win. Both teams will be 17-4. Godwin has Lee Davis Thursday night. Hermitage has Thomas Jefferson Thursday night. And it will come down, as we talked about earlier tonight, it'll come down to the non-football modified VHSL point system to determine who the number 1 seed, the 2 seed, and when we put Henrico in the mix, the 3 seed are. Who gets a bye out of Saturday, and who has to play in that 3-6 game. 5-point lead for Hermitage. They inbound 94 feet away from the basket. Bounce pass to Lamb, and a foul. 27.8 to go. It's on Wiley, his 3rd. And it's Keyshawn Tabb at the line. Fisher in Gaines out for rebounding purposes. They have this as a 1-1. We have it as the 10th foul, but they're calling it a 1-1. First shot is good, so it doesn't matter anyway. That is Tab's first made free throw tonight. He's got 12 points, 47-41. Second shot, good. Timeout. 27.8 to go. 48-41. We've had a good time tonight. We hope you have too. We thank you for being patient with our voice. Promise that when we are back with you either at the Siegel Center or to start our spring sports schedule the week of March 13th, we'll be, Lord willing, back to 100%. Hermitage with a win will be 17-4. Godwin with a loss, same record. Timeout done. Crowd on their feet. Godwin quickly down court. Thomas inside to Fisher. Couldn't handle the pass. Taken by Williams, and he's fouled with 19.8 to go. And that will probably do it, especially if they hit the 2 free throws. (48-41), 19.8 to go. Williams at the line. First shot, no, but it's a 2-shot foul. (48-41), Williams will try to get one. No. Thomas, 18 seconds to go. Got to hurry. Down to Thomason. Got to shoot it. He's fouled. And he'll get 2 free throws. Foul's going to be on Settles. Thomason to the line. Last thing you want to do is give him a chance to cut it to 5 with the clock not running. First shot, good. Thomason has 4 points tonight, 48-42. One more coming, good. 48-43. Did they call that a three-pointer? They did. Did not see that, fans. They called it an attempted three-pointer. He's getting 3 free throws, and he made them. Holy cow, fans. I did not see a referee put the hand up as if it were a 3-point shot, but they determined that was the case. It's a 4-point game. Hermitage got to get the ball in. Look in, get it to Settles, pass, and a foul. And Person will get back to the line. Wiley commits his 4th. So not quite done yet. What did we say earlier tonight when we were in a defensive scrum? First 1 to 50 wins. If he makes these 2, first shot, good. Took a while, but it went in. 49-44. One more coming for Ricky Person. Try to make it a 6-point game with 12 seconds to go. Up, good. They got the 50. Keogh across the timeline. Get it to Wiley. Back to Keogh. Long three-pointer. Back iron, no. How ironic. Rebound, Williams, and the game is over. And the Hermitage Panthers finally get that signature regular season victory. Final score tonight on senior night. Number 7, Hermitage, 50. Number 5, Mills Godwin, 44. The Panthers and the Eagles are both 17-4 with one game remaining in the Conference 11 regular season. Wow. What a night and what a game. And congratulations to the Panthers. It's a shame that between these two teams and the Henrico Warriors, one of them can't get to the 5A South Region tournament. And if you're listening right now and you're with Glenn Allen or Dee Prun or Douglas Freeman, I know what you're saying. You're saying, we want to get on a postseason run starting Saturday, and we want to be heard from. Conference 11 tournament begins Saturday afternoon. Congratulations to the Panthers as they come off the court right next to us and get set to celebrate the win to move to 17-4 on the season. Thanks, my friends. Thanks to Chris Rollison, Activities Director here at Hermitage High School, for allowing us to be part here of the festivities tonight to bring you our final regular season game of the week basketball doubleheader. Godwin girls get the win. Number 7 Hermitage knocks off number 5 Mills Godwin, 50-44. Tonight's doubleheader game of the week, an exclusive presentation of the RVA Sports Network, solely intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast other use without the express written consent of HCS Media LLC is strictly prohibited. Rob Witham saying, don't forget Tournament Central up late this week at RVASportsNetwork.com. It'll keep you rolling all through the basketball postseason, all the way to the Siegel Center. Our spring sports coverage begins March 13th. Schedule updates at RVASportsNetwork.com. Have a great night, everybody.